Now let's move on to the third portion of this exercise where we are going to discuss long questions and answers. Write the answer of the following questions in 50 to 100 words. The first question is, give the list of articles which were found in the coat of the young man. The list of articles which were found in the coat of a young man included a small black comb, a handkerchief, 6 annas and a few pies. A half-smoked cigarette, a little diary with names and addresses of a few people written on it, a list of gramophone records, and some advertisements that the distributors had given him were also recovered from the coat of the young man. Second question is, what is the moral of the story? The story teaches us the lesson that a person should be judged by his character, not by his appearance. He should remain content in whatever he has. It can be related to the Finnish proverb, you can disguise wealth, but you cannot hide poverty. Although the young man gave the impression of a well-to-do man as he strolled about the mall, but his real status was revealed when he was knocked down by a truck and taken to the hospital. When his clothes were taken off in the operation theatre, the doctors and the nurses found out that he was wearing only a torn sweater and vest under his overcoat, and layers of dirt covered his body. Third question is, write a gist of the story in 10 lines. The answer is, the story Overcoat by Ghulam Abbas revolves around the idea of the helplessness of a poor man in the face of the competitive society. The young man who is the protagonist of the story disguised his financial status by wearing an overcoat. Under his sophisticated attire was hidden his poverty. His true financial status was revealed once he was knocked down by a truck and taken to the hospital. The doctors and nurses found out that he was wearing a torn sweater and vest under his coat, and it seemed that he had not bathed for at least 2 months. Therefore, the poverty of a person cannot be concealed. Last question is, what is the theme of the story? The theme of the story is appearance versus deception. It is about a young man who conceals his poverty by the dint of his overcoat. By wearing his overcoat, he seems to be a respectable man going out on the mall on Saturday evening when he is crushed by a truck and dies in the hospital. The doctors and nurses came to know what a poor he was. So here we are done with the third portion of this exercise as well. I hope you have understood all this discussion very well. We will discuss exercise of chapter number 15 in the next video, inshallah. This is Huma, your English instructor from tutoria.pk. Allah Hafiz.